This is Mystery Truth. Welcome back. A catastrophic supervolcano eruption that could tip Earth into a volcanic winter is more likely to happen than previously believed. A catastrophic supervolcano eruption could severely impact Earth's climate and tip it into a volcanic winter. It is more likely to happen now than previously believed. Experts at Australia's Curtin University studied Indonesia's Lake Toba, the home of the supervolcano Toba Caldera, and found that supervolcanoes are active and dangerous thousands of years after a super-eruption. They found that between 5,000 and 13,000 years after the eruption, magma continued to ooze out within the caldera before the carapace of solidified leftover magma was pushed upwards like a giant turtle shell. Curtin University Associate Professor Danišík said in a statement. The researcher looked at minerals feldspar and zircon left over from the eruption, which helped them understand the timing of the events, as well as gases such as argon and helium that are trapped in the volcanic rocks to come up with their conclusion. In doing so, it may have released as much as 6 billion tons of sulfur dioxide and may have lowered global temperatures by 59 degrees Fahrenheit for years afterwards, according to some researchers. The findings challenged existing knowledge and studying of eruptions, which normally involves looking for liquid magma under a volcano to assess future hazard, Danišík added. We must now consider that eruptions can occur even if no liquid magma is found underneath a volcano. The concept of what is eruptible needs to be re-evaluated. On average, supervolcanoes erupt about once every 17,000 years. The most recent volcano eruption occurred beneath Lake Taupo in New Zealand around 22,600 years ago, according to the US Geological Survey. Toba Caldera erupted approximately 74,000 years ago and spilled out at least 1,740 cubic miles, that's 2,800 kilometers of rhyolite magma from a warm reservoir several times that volume, according to the study. Danišík explained that super-eruptions are among the most catastrophic events in Earth's history, releasing thousands of cubic feet of magma almost instantly. They can impact global climate to the point of tipping the Earth into a volcanic winter, which is an abnormally cold period that may result in widespread famine and population disruption. A rapid cooling such as the one believed to be associated with Toba Caldera eruption are consistent with catastrophic eruption, the authors wrote in the study. In contrast, the age discordance in the post-caldera domes implies a more complex thermal theory and history. The researchers looked at minerals feldspar and zircon left over from the eruption, which helped them understand the timing of the events. Using this geochronological data, statistical inference and thermal modeling, we showed that magma continued to ooze out within the caldera or deep depression created by the eruption of magma for 5,000 to 13,000 years after the super-eruption, and then the carapace of solidified leftover magma was pushed upward like a giant turtle shell, Danišík said. Supervolcanoes such as Toba Caldera have erupted multiple times in their history, but understanding what happens between these eruptions in the lengthy dormant eruptions can help scientists have a better idea of when they will erupt next, Danišík said. While a super-eruption can be regionally and globally impactful and recovery may take decades or even centuries, our results show the hazard is not over with the super-eruption and the threat of further hazard exists for many thousands of years after, Danišík said. Wow, what an interesting finding. When one of these supervolcanoes erupts, I wish we'd be alive when it would happen. Or don't you think so? Do you think it would be very, very disastrous? Or do you think you want to experience it? What do you have to say? Drop a comment in the comment section And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.